What's up, guys? Finally get to ride my bike. Weather's been fucking shitty as hell. Just need to grab some quick gas right now. Alright, so I guess this is going to be my first official motovlog. Let's see where to start. Well, a little bit about myself. I live in the Salt Lake area. I've been living here for, I don't know, like 10 years or so. I'm originally from California. Los Angeles to be exact. What brought me to Utah? I have no clue, honestly. But I've been riding for about 5 years. Sad part is, just the beginning of this year, I decided to take my MSF course. Yeah. I know it's a very bad thing to do, but I should have started from the beginning, right when I started riding. And another thing a lot of people will disagree with, but I also started on this very same bike. This was my very first bike. When I bought it, I couldn't even ride the damn thing. I gave the guy a check, and I told the guy I'll hand him off the check once he drops it off at my house. So the guy goes over to my house, drops it off, and it's just sitting there on my driveway. Next thing you know, I just started hopping on the bike and just started practicing first gear, and second, first, just on my driveway. Once I felt comfortable with that, I took it out on the street and started riding around the block, and then the rest is history, pretty much. So far, it's been a really nice day. Actually, the weather's been so shitty this whole month. It's been raining for like 3 months or 3 weeks straight. Finally able to hop back on the bike and go for a ride really quick. So I guess what got me into motorcycles from the beginning was back in high school. I was working part-time on my senior year, and the two guys I worked with, one of them had a R1. I think it was a 2005 at the time, and that's when I pretty much fell in love with the R1. And to this day, I'd like to get an R1. That's my wife, by the way, pulling away, hauling ass. Anyhow, and my other co-worker there at the time, he started. He had I think it was a '97 Ducati 997. It was yellow, Man, that thing sounded so nice, but it was pretty cool. And to this day, they're still pretty cool bikes. And you know, they got me convinced on to get a motorcycle someday. So then a few years later passed by. Then I met another friend. He started riding at the time, and he had like a old Ninja, I don't know, like 85 Ninja something. I can't remember what it was. And then one day he just said, "Hey, you want to learn to ride on this?" And I said, "Sure." So he gave me a little free lesson for an hour. Just took me out on an empty parking lot and just started practicing first gear and just circles and stop and just shifting the bike a little bit. I was only for an hour though, but then after that, a few years after that, that's when I decided, hey, you know what, it's time for me to hop on two wheels. So with no motorcycle experience whatsoever besides that one hour lesson, I started looking in the classifieds online, local around here, and then I saw this R6 that's for sale, the same very bike I'm riding right now. That's which is an 07, by the way. I think I paid like, I don't know, like $5,300 for it at the time. I only had 4,000 miles. I guess it was a two owner at the time. The first owner put first couple thousand miles on it, and the second guy, which is the guy I bought it off from, he probably put like not even 100 miles on it. He just bought it and then said it, and then I guess he said he couldn't ride it or whatever excuse, so he had to get rid of it. So I go over and check it out. You know, the basic automotive skills, I kind of just started looking at the bike. You know, I use that, you know, check the oil, check fluids, look for any wear and tear, try to see if I can find any damage on the bike. But it was a clean bike. I mean, till this day it's a clean bike. And anyhow, yeah, so that's when I started following, that's when I pretty much fell in love with riding motorcycles, and ever since then I've been hooked. So future plans I have right now, trying to make it out to the track this year, and now I feel more pressure to hit the track now, well, due to the fact that apparently the Miller Motorsports Park, it's gonna be done pretty much this year. I guess they don't want to renew the property tax or whatever with the county out here. So yeah, looking forward to that. Hopefully everything, you know, works out and I can hit the track, you know, make the most out of this bike instead of just riding in the streets and the canyons. Trying to learn some more skills still, always. But and another goal I have in the back of my mind is to maybe hop on an R1 and get my dream bike finally. But I feel like I want to get really good at riding this one, and so yeah. So yeah, there goes my wife again. I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but a little bit about her. She's been riding since March, I believe. Well, while I'm waiting for my wife, I left her behind at the light. I guess I can show you guys a little quick walk around my bike. Excuse the filthiness. Rode her on the Memorial Day weekend and the weather was just fucking crazy. Yeah, It's a 07 R6. Yep. And this is it.